It might even shut the up, bro. I don't wanna hear what you gotta say, cause that chance be the only option for like me. I can't make it no other way. I was sitting in class in the back with my thoughts consuming everything that's around me. When I'm snapping back into reality, feel like changing, music still found me. Tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I'ma thrive, it ain't up for debate. Already got enough food on my plate. You can see all the sweat on my face. We been hungry from birth to the day. If you with it, I gotta escape. Tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I'ma thrive, it ain't up for debate. Already got enough food on my plate. You can see all the sweat on my face. We been hungry from birth to the day. If you with it, I gotta escape.
Chicken, no, I run it. Keep up, no limit, visa. I got married to the street, should've signed a prenup. Hood 10, Keisha, good brain, genius. And with this big pile of money, I don't never need love. Big wolf on my necklace, big dog, see me flexing. If I ever get arrested for my confession, ayy. Came up flipping chickens, flip a ton, tunnel vision, jewels dripping, talking 33 chain, Scottie Pippen, ayy. Bang, bang, gotta go get it. I'ma lean, rock with it, in it. Going silly if she drop like it's hot. Tell her bounce with it, talking big block, flipping, talking big sauce, spilling, got a check. Big I'm drenched, pardon my French. I'm with a foreign, and she don't speak no English. Big money spent, like a fan. If you with it, come and get it done.
Back here at Fenway, welcome in. We're in the eighth. 2 men out. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton.
I don't have to hustle all my life. Trying to make it legal.
Raimel Tapia up to hit.
The right fielder. Tapia.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. Wong on third. Ref Snyder over at second. Arroyo at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Squeezes it. And that is that. We go to the ninth, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. And a pitch. In the air, out towards right. Seven. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Ball one, no strikes. Man at second. Hard liner. Yoshida brings it in, and there's one down. The relay applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Chapman gets a piece there. Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Verdugo gets under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom nine. Here's Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. Good eye right there. Now a check swing, but he held up. The pitch. That misses. And that's ball three.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
And that's ball four.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tipped.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Justin Turner now 1 for 3. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch in the dirt. Ball three. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't.
Eric Swanson comes on now.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Check swing. No appeal. Now 2-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know.
Got it by him for the K. Up next for the Red Sox.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Good eye in that spot. Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Caught him looking for the K. New pitcher for the Red Sox. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the DH, Brandon Bell. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tapia settles under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Kevin Biggio swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The 0-2. And just misses with that one. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Out towards left center. Verdugo running hard. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Chapman at third. Biggio over at second with 1 down. Got him! Huge strikeout there. So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base yet. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Out to short. Arroyo collects. They get the force. Back in Boston, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Reese McGuire.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Righty to the plate. Way out front for strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 1 down. Here's Christian Arroyo.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Inside, just missed. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Raimel Tapia. And that's in there for strike 1. Ball 1 there. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses. 2-2. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Welcome back. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Kelly back to work. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Popped up. Wong on the move. That one gets down for a hit. The throw into second. He's in there.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Out to center. Yoshida under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Matt Chapman. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Tapia makes the play. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Inning over, and it could have. Back inside Fenway Park. And here it comes. That clips the corner.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
There's a strike.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
That one missed.
That's the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Rafael Devers up to hit. Fought off foul. So now with one swing, this guy could end it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Turner now. Strike one.
0-1.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
And still ain't a got thing they could tell me what could compel me to jump in, get a piece of this bread, put in, wake up, cake up, walking in the form of my elders. I'm glowed up. Don't I look like a pharaoh? Your story tale, pull up, gym on your head, clocking, grab my check out the mail room, then back in, Papa, Daddy Warbucks, like Warhol with it. And a paintbrush, I'm AWOL, but I ain't done. Full time, bad driller, chowder for the kitten, mellow yellow lemon. I'm glowed up. Yeah, same town stillin', same squad chillin'. Can't you see I'm living? I'm glowed up. I'm glowed up. You see me shining, the silver lining, nickel plated refinery, never sweating the minor. Word to the most honorable, no in me cause laxatives in your child away. That's I can't condone. Full power until we reach the maximum. Gonna all my worries, I'm loony, absolutely out my dome. Stuck in my capital, I carve in my legacy. Now tell me, is you with me, chaperone. Full time, bad driller, chowder for the kitten. Mellow yellow lemon, I'm glowed up. I'm glowed up. Yeah. Same town stillin', same squad chillin'. Can't you see I'm living? I'm glowed up. I'm glowed up. Yeah. Lately I've been glowed up. Paper finally showed up. Chowder got me going bug.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Raimel Tapia finds himself in the starting lineup after they went out and dealt for him, Singy.
Never too early to make a move. If you know this is the missing piece for the squad, Boog, I mean, the more games you have with your new team, the more chances you have to make an impact. And when you have that long after the trade, you don't feel like you got to be a superstar every single game.
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies.
The second baseman, Josh Harrison.
The 1-1. Left field, way back there. Tapia moving back for it. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. His second of the year. It's 1-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Lifted in the air, out to left. Tapia settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. Raimel Tapia up to hit. Liner, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
That is good.
And here is Matt Chapman. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. The throw to first. That's out number 3. So up next, Josh Harrison. The solo homer his first time. Left field. Tapia settles under it. And there's 2 down. And the batter now, Raimel Tapia. Doubled in his first AB. That one out to right. Castellanos racing, makes the catch. Bottom 4, now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Gausman back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Tapia settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Derek Hall. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Tapia settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. One out, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Raimel Tapia. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. That's it out. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, 2 down. Now a long throw to first. He's 2 outs away. Raimel Tapia next up for the Blue Jays. Wheeler back to work. That's out to center field. Pulls it in on the run. Kind of a pedestrian debut with his new team. Today definitely didn't go the way he wanted to at the plate.
Clearly not his best performances there in the box. And the good thing about it, he's going to have plenty of opportunities down the stretch to make an impact on this club. And I still think this could turn out to be a real good deal for him.
All this time you spent, all that love you gave, please don't walk away. Try again. Goes away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again.
Couple wins, couple ills. Took a hit right up and failed. Now I got to just know how to flip it when I fail. Different when you listen to yourself. Not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help. My attention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when your talent come up with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you giving is a different matter. Skip the magic. It don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the path. I'm revisiting the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back.
I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave, please don't walk away. Try again. Goes away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again.
Underdog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't saw if I could bend a hoop or run a clog. On the fog where I learned to view the sun is small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting caught. I remember feeling lost, about to get a job. Selling in the mall, trying to trip a log. Had to ask if it costs ever getting caught. Changed course, had to bang doors. Now them same doors got a man in way force. Handshake still, cause the manners ain't lost. On floss when cause I plan to stay raw. Had to take deals that ain't have a race seal just to have it play field. Now I'd rather take off. Remember when it feels like you gotta stay still if the line ain't crossed.
I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave, please don't walk away. Try again. Goes away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, a fun souvenir in this one, Singy. George Springer, honored with this game's bobblehead giveaway.
Man, Boog, I always wanted a bobblehead of my own. I guess I just wasn't good enough, man. So I'm going to be honest and say I'm a little jealous of him. But, he's a star for a reason. He's got a ton of talent, and the fans come out to see him, souvenir or not. And here's hoping he puts on a show for him in this one with his free giveaway.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. Runner leads away at second. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is Springer. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Here's a big power threat. George Springer. And he deals. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to third. To second, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Fourth in the American League in batting average this year. Got him swinging. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And that one popped to short. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning.
Take a better stand. Concentrate in my balance. Give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Back now in Toronto. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Schmidt back to work. And a big swing and a miss. Schmidt in his third season. He features a slider, a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Strike two.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
In the dirt. Sends it to first. One up, one down. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Josh Donaldson. 1-1 now. In the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one hammered. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. George Springer leaves the yard, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Aaron Judge digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Judge rips that one. Springer ranging back. And that ball is gone. Aaron Judge leaves the yard. And the base is empty, 1 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. A solo shot. His bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, George Springer. Abreu back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Just a weak fly ball this time. And George makes the grab. Here's George Springer. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's the strike. That one fouled off. The 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. The pitch. In the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. And there's one down. Singy looking back on this one. George Springer had a nice game at the plate for them.
Absolutely. And, you know, we talked about earlier how important he is to this club. And it's games just like this one. If he can do it consistently over the long run, I think he can really have a huge impact on this ball club. And I also think we'll see more of the same from him in the future. And I know this. His teammates are hoping for that too.
Welcome to Ship It Stadium, AAA baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Rochester Red Wings taking on the Buffalo Bisons. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. down in the minor leagues for this one, and the front office has its eyes on one particular prospect, Singy. They've sent some evaluators down to get a closer look, see if he can help the big club soon.
And Boog, a prospect that comes up and performs right away is so valuable because teams that try to add a spark in the middle of the year, they've usually got to give up some young talent and a trade to do so. So if you can promote from within and get a similar impact, that's a huge benefit for the front office. So really interested to see how he plays today.
Okay, all set to go. And now here is Lucius Fox.
Lucius Fox.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Lopez handles. Oops, throw goes to third. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Here's Blake Rutherford. Righty delivers. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Number 10 getting ready to hit. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. 2 on, 1 out. Chad Pinder now. Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. Next pitch has popped up. Lopez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him. And it's a 1. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, or Elvis Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 down, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. 1 for 2. And ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Now 1-1. Horowitz leads off first with 1 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. And a pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. 1 for 3. In the air, right side. Rutherford on the move. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. 1 run is in. In there safely. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Bounced up the middle. On to first. Play made. That ends the inning. So 2 on with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Blake Rutherford. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to the left. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Blankenhorn climbs in on that left side. On the ground, right side. Lopez picks it up. Safe at second. Lucius Fox now at the plate. Right-handed reliever. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Raindrops. I won't range with new tops. When I post a new stop, if I post my, I have the world like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make a move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call.
Yeah, call me on my celly phone. Hate when you leave me alone. I don't like to Instagram. I don't like when you be out. I just want your fine home. I know exes hate me now. Can't date you, so they hate you now.
All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new tops. When I post a new stop, if I post my, I have the world like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call mine.
Baby, I don't like these boys. I don't like these cameras. I don't like the paparazzi. They remind me of the cops, the apps. You're right. Make sure that I you right. Keep your up all night. Bedroom feel like fight night. Hold it, hold on tight. Baby, I right the do or die. When I met you, it's alright. I don't die. I just want.
Back in Minnesota. Welcome if you just joined us. John Shambi and Chris Singleton as we've got 2 away in the 9th. The Jays putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive.
So 2 down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 1 for 3. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
These fans,
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. They're cementing themselves as one of the top teams in the league. Another W in this one.
Great play just about every single game from them, and it's really been impressive. I think we might be witnessing something really special here.
Yeah. Cliche, if it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years and years and years, but seems you haven't made a dent. All that dream and shit you chasing, showed his face, then came and went. Feels like I'm out here scuba diving with an anchor, while my people fighting demons and the cancers. Trying to fix it, singing ballads, singing anthems. How I'm so clueless with the last name and song. Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, how he do that? Can't be sitting still in the storm. You gotta move that. I've been busy breaking down the walls. I'm getting through that. Girl, this ain't my final curtain call. I bet you knew that. Trap. How the f you figure that? I can't be laying on my back. I hear them knocking on my door, but love ain't living here no more. Holding life, I gotta squeeze. These lemons got me on my knees. They biting, they some fleas. I'm snapping, I ain't saying cheese.
Back here in Queens, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belch. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. LoCastro in position. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And that one gets down, fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Punched that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the righty deals. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Canna brings it in, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Richards back to work. Good eye right there.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
3-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
That's inside.
And there's a ball. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Daniel Vogelback at the plate. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
So now 1-2. And misses inside. The pitch. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Curtis.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Kerr, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
This to third. Guillorme to first. And that will end. So they bring on the veteran, Adams. And the pitch. Canna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss.
22.
Simber is ready. That misses. Ball 1. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Narvaez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Here's Tommy Pham. Swings through that one. 0-1. That's inside.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out.
He locked. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Brandon Belt. The pitch. Good eye right there. Curtis, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one wrapped foul. And a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Pham settles underneath it. And there's one away. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to third. Zips it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Kiermaier at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck. Back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. Now batting Tim LoCastro. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Luis Guillorme. Next pitch is popped up. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Alonso in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. Eric Swanson gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Vogelback in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him! And that's the ball game.